What is up? It's yours truly, sports anchor Devin J. Martin. Welcome into another edition of the Delmarva Sports Insider, the only live and local show dedicated to giving you all local sports.
And I'm Cole Howard. Welcome on into the show. We have got a lot to get into tonight, breaking down some more summer basketball action from Maryland, and we even have a little bit of baseball to talk about.
Yeah, that's right, Cole. We sure do. Basketball, baseball, much more for this week's Delmarva Sports Insider. Cole, I don't know. Is this the first show that we've ever done where it was just you and me?
It's been a while. If it hasn't been the first, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I think it might have been the first. I've done a couple by myself. I know you and Brandon have done one, but I don't think we've ever gotten an iteration of just us two.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, Brandon, you're watching at home, he's going to think that we did a good job with all the stuff that we got today. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. So let's get right into it. We got quite a handful of action on the hardwood. Cole just talked about it. It was Summer League basketball here in Maryland. A great chance to see what talent's on here on the shore, as well as to preview what can come during the winter season, on the hoop season, and it was a lot of good players that have been playing all summer long. We'll start with Aaron's and the players of Pocomoke looking to keep things rolling against the Wildcats of Washington, even though their school mascot is Jaguars. I don't know why they picked the Wildcats as their summer league name, but who cares at this point? Now, the Wildcats make the first strike. The smooth pull-up J is all good. But, Pocomoke was anything you can do, I can do better. That's Keandre Nixon splashing it down from deep, pulling ahead with an early lead. And then they're not letting their foot off the gas right there. Palmer taking it down the lane. No look pass for Nixon for the easy deuce. Pocomoke continuing to stretch out their lead, but that's not all. Point guards are more than just passers. And Jameer Roberts says, I want in on some of the action. He pulls up from deep, splashing it as well. But don't count out the Wildcats. They're not done. They make a run, hitting one from deep. That would cut the deficit down to 7, but Pocomoke would prevail in this one. They win by 20, 58-38.
Oof. Now we're going to move over to Bennett versus Mardella, Persevere versus Loyalty. Kids from Bennett and Zakai Smullen, he's going to have the rock on this one. He's going to dish it to Anthony Dickerson, and you're going to see him finish it off the glass with this nice drive right here. This game would not be pretty for Mardella, as Persevere would control this whole game. As Zakai Smullen, you're going to see it right here with the steal. Nice pass right there, and he's going to finish it right off the glass all by himself.
Defense to offense right there.
It was not good. It was not a good day for Mardella. Is the final score of this one was 69-13. We spoke with Zakai Smullen after the game about this upcoming season, and also playing along his best friend, Jace Hudson.
We would like to come better as a team, probably win states. That's the biggest goal we got, to win states, but come together as a team. Jace my dog, man. We've been playing since little kids. We just like to continue to play the rest of our life together.
Yeah, they were great in that game on Monday, but we got some more action. Green Turtle versus Brandon Jump removal. Snow Hills Tyler Riddick with a strong drive to the rack, but David Chandler would take over in the early minutes of this game. He finishes plus the foul. This game staying at a tight score. Chandler staying in the driver's seat. He goes up court, hits the nice Euro step, and he gets the bucket to fall. Beautiful move by David Chandler. Expect a lot of that in this upcoming basketball season in a few months.
And Tribe Wise with the rebound here. He's going to pass to Jace Hudson. He's going to pass it to Chandler, and you guessed it, another bucket by Chandler right there. But don't count out on the other side is DeMar Brunson. He's going to get the pass and pull up from three-point lane, and he laces it through. But this one, though, tied at 53, time winding down, and DeMar Brunson, he's going to work a little magic on this one. He's going to show great patience with the ball. He's going to do a little fake, go into the drive, and he's going to kiss it off the glass, and that is going to seal the deal as Green Turtle goes down as they drop this one 55-53. It was a great game by both teams. Now, despite the loss, we spoke with Decatur guard David Chandler after the game about the Seahawks' upcoming season.
Our goals is be undefeated, play hard defense, work, and get better in practice, push each other. I'm looking for a good season with Decatur. We've been working hard all season, lifting weights, and we're going to get better. Well, we're going to beat everybody down here, and our plan is go to states for real. That's what we see as states.
We'll talk about that quote a little bit later, but again, great win right there by Snow Hills Summer League team. That was a really good win for them.
Great win, but moving on now. Last year, the Y-High Tribe won their 5th straight Bayside basketball championship, a dynasty. But all of their starters from that squad are now gone.
Yeah, wow.
And now it is officially the rebuilding season for Y-High.
Again.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like every single year they just have so much turnover.
It is, unfortunately, but it was a game of fundamentals for the Kings of Y-High. Drake Long with the little push shot on this one, and that was neck and neck through the first half. But the Dogs of Laurel were giving in. Look at the push pace by them, was stripped by Ronaldo White. Nice little move there with a clear rim ahead. but not so fast, says Woodley DeMiro. I hope I pronounced that right. With the emphatic chase down block. He says it with his chest on this one. And it was a great game by both teams right there, but Y-High would actually walk away with this one over Laurel in a tight game. It was a good game by both teams.
Yeah, and after the game, we spoke to Butch Waller about what me and Cole were just talking about, the turnover, having not a turnover in the basketball sense, but turnover in a team sense, coming back with a whole new team in this upcoming basketball season.
We're starting all over again this year at Y-High, which we knew it was coming. Most of these kids are JV players, and we knew, this time last year that last year we were going to graduate a lot of kids. So, I'm sort of looking forward to it. It's like, if you build a house, you don't build a roof first, you build the foundation. So these kids are going to be the foundation of whatever Y-High's future is.
And I could take that metaphor a little bit further. I think Coach Waller might be the ultimate foundation because as many kids that keep coming through, especially in the last 5 years, it's all remained the same result, a Bayside championship at least. So, again, I feel like these Y-High tribe, they're just like a job at your local mall. A bunch of turnover, it seems like every season, almost every season, they're playing new guys every year, but they're still getting great results. So where does Coach Waller plan on getting his players from for this next season?
AAU various teams, and then sometimes we do some conditioning work at Y-High, but unfortunately this year they're working on a roof, so that's off the limit. So keep our fingers crossed nobody gets hurt, and then a lot of these kids play football. We keep our fingers crossed again that the few we're counting on don't get hurt in football.
So I think he made a good point right there. Football, I know in my first year here, they had just finished the football season, and a lot of the big players from the football season,
Jace Freeman,
BJ Cook, all of them, they were monster contributors 2 seasons ago for Y-High, and they made it far to the state Final Four. And then last year, they also had some other good football contributors.
Malik Leatherberry, everybody.
And Jaden Handy as well, and they also made it to the Final Four as well. Obviously, Antoine Wilson coming in did a lot to help them with that. But this season, they're going to have to pull from somewhere. Maybe it'll be from the football team. Maybe it'll be from somewhere else. I know that they're going to have some new players coming in this next varsity season. But it's going to be hard for them, in my opinion, to repeat what they've done the past couple years in terms of winning the whole Bayside, Bayside championship. It's going to be a lot of competition in the Bayside South. We got Bennett and Decatur that are going to be gunning for them, that both are definitely going to be better this upcoming season than they've been in the past.
Yeah, I mean, when you have Decatur coming in with Kareem Bolden from Seaford, and then you have Bennett still coming back with almost all of their starting 5, I don't see, and it's nothing against Y-High, it's just they're in the rebuilding season. And it's Butch said, Coach Waller has his work cut out for him. But, I mean, I think that this year, we might see a new Bayside champion.
It's possible. It's very possible. Again, I don't want to count them out because, you could have done that a couple years ago and you saw how that went. But I can't think of another team of the past 2 basketball seasons outside of Y-High, specifically in the Bayside South, that's as good as Bennett or Decatur. It will end up being this upcoming basketball season. So it's going to be really good. I'm going to be very, very impressed, and if they are able to go back to that. I'm also going to be very interested in watching to see if anyone can knock them off right there. Now, that'll do it for the A block. We're taking a commercial break, but when we return, we got a local athlete spotlight when we come back with After the Whistle, so don't go anywhere. That and more when the Delmarva Sports Insider returns.
I'm Brett Ricketts with Seaford Basketball, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.